told y'all I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive.
Okay.
Y'all getting an exclusive.
Okay.
And you never know, y'all. Y'all might see Lily and Chill on the red carpet. Just
Right.
wait and see.
Man, listen.
Hey, we keeping exclusives.
Down low. Trying to be too gangsta. It's your girl Lee.
And it's Lee.
And
we are chilling with y'all today. And we're chilling with the filmmaker, philanthropist, clothing brand owner, musician, Mikey Jay.
Yes.
So, how you doing today, Mikey Jay?
I'm good. Good. And yourselves?
We doing good.
Looking good.
Oh,
Boy, you gotta acknowledge the queens, man.
As you should.
Man.
As you should. Yesterday was National Women's Independence Day or Women's Empowerment Day.
Yeah.
It was something about Women's Day.
Look, it's Women's Day.
It's Women's Day.
But I think what we want to get into is just you just telling us who you are and what you got going on right now.
Well, to acquaint myself with the people who are not really inclined to the music history, I'm a multi-Grammy nominated recording artist and producer, music producer, 13 music awards, and I've been honored 43 times for the philanthropy I've done in the urban communities nationwide.
Mm-hmm. You like that?
Yeah.
It's an honor when people recognize you for what you do, and I don't although I don't actually be recognized because I don't do it for that, but when you got U.S. Congress, U.S. Senate, Barack Obama, the United Nations, NAACP, and all these other organizations, and or dignitaries and politicians just recognize you for your work, you just graciously and humbly accept it. But everything I do is just an assignment from God. So.
And that's a blessing within itself, especially if you're doing it with a pure heart. That's the best part. You're gonna get all recognition and greatness for that.
And that's why you never see, I'm not with the news camera. That's not why I do it. So.
Yeah.
I feel that.
But in this day and age, y'all, it gets really hard when you're not trying to do it for the film and for the camera, because it's like everybody wants to see everything.
Exactly.
They want to be a part of everything. So
this day and age, you gotta count.
You gotta record
single thing that's
everything.
going on, or else it didn't happen to them.
Yeah.
And that's sad, but hey,
Really.
it is what it is.
Honestly. But knowing what's going on in this day and age, we all know that COVID is here. Okay. How has COVID affect any of your work, or has it ruined anything for you? How have you done your work with COVID here?
Wow. COVID, COVID has affected me to the point of how many more friends and family will I lose?
Yeah.
It's not even about a financial hardship or anything. It's about emotional attachments that you have to people.
Mm-hmm.
I've lost a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
and it's sad.
Due to COVID or before COVID?
Due to COVID.
Mm-hmm. That is sad.
Due to COVID. Emotionally, it was like a reckoning.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of close people, man. A lot of close. I can't even name names.
You should.
It's just sad.
It is.
But over 500,000 people, that's even
That's
affected.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. So imagine 500,000 families.
Are going through exactly what you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
So financially, I didn't take any hits, no hardship, no anything. We started filming a film in January, but then I was hit by a car. January 24, 2020. And I would say I'm glad to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
We were filming this Time Matters, ironically, and I got hit by a car on purpose by a city official in a city official car.
They out here just hitting people. Cause we've heard a similar story where a city official done had to hit a pedestrian. And that's sad.
Yeah, and that's what they do. But
they think they can get away with it, and most of the time they end up getting away with it. Cause even if they pay you money or whatever they decide to happen, that's not helping you with your trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With your pain inside it.
It's, everything is mental. Your mental, health and your emotional, spiritual state. So when somebody is purposely hitting you with a 3-ton vehicle and then stopping to watch you fall and then pull off and leave, you like, wait a minute, they just do that. But aside from that,
That's sad.
it's just a lesson that I got through 2020.
100%.
Because 2020 was a gift and a curse. The curse, we all know what that was.
Right.
And then me getting hit by the car. But the gift was the fact that I was able to see a lot of people live through 2020, as well as myself. Financially, through my investments for all these years, I didn't take a hit. So, only thing that bothers me about 2020 is everybody that lost someone and everybody that's now homeless or will be homeless soon and can't eat, and everything else. That's really about 2020 for me,
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel that. And I completely understand what you're saying with a lot of people losing people in the process and losing jobs. It just sucks, you know what I'm saying? Especially for people that have a big heart that do want to help those. But I completely understand.
And it is. It's like I'm a conspiracy theorist. It is what it is.
Yeah, we do.
So from them chemtrails in the air to everything else they've been doing, Flint water in Michigan and everything else, the weather machine, HARP. Come on, like
It's too much.
now we got to walk around with bloody mask on our face and all that. It's not right, but it is what it is. So I just pray to God every day.
Yeah.
But look at us, we're all amongst one another. Myself, Lily.
Yeah.
Liz. It's gonna be Lily, because Lee.
Oh yeah, see
Lee.
Listen,
But no, that's definitely amazing because I felt that way about COVID too. I felt like it was a time of rebirth.
Yeah.
Because it definitely showed that, like your movie, like time definitely matters.
Right.
So I just really felt like me and her, we even told each other like last year we was really living our best life.
Literally.
Because I've been working 9 to 5s and then I was doing entrepreneurship on the side. But no shade. You can't never fully be an entrepreneur as long as you're working a 9 to 5 because they always gonna want more and more and more from you, and you can't give it to everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that really just showed me to take that leap of faith and just go ahead and just enjoy yourself and live life because you never know what will happen. And even spending time with family, you at work. Calling off for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and you like they'll be there next year, but now you don't know if they'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I definitely resonate with what you're saying.
And you got a good gist of what the film is about.
Yeah, we actually got look.
So,
Foreshadowing.
getting to the next question. They told us what time matters, the title means for the movie.
No, y'all did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, she broke it down. I didn't have to say anything.
Oh, wow. Well, break it down a little bit more
Yes, you
for
can
the
break it down for
people.
us some more.
All
For
right.
them.
So I play an attorney, DeAndre Grant, and DeAndre is like, he has a not a shady past, but an upbringing that his mom didn't want him involved in. But her best friend Paolo Contento from the Italian mob, the Italian crime family, prepared him for whatever future he would have had, whether it's good or bad. So DeAndre's mother, wasn't aware of anything. DeAndre became an attorney. He graduated college as he promised his mom. And then his daughter gets kidnapped. because of his brother Samuel and Samuel's ignorance. Samuel steals some books, some ledgers from a black crime family, and to get back at Samuel,
They go to his family.
they go to his family. So DeAndre don't know nothing about nothing, and then he finds out. And you do not push a man with no limits to the limit. And I hope people can really comprehend what that means. You know, and then he's having marital problems with his wife Delana, about time management with his family. It's just he's getting it from all angles, but the fact of the matter is everything comes together. I can't give away no more.
No, don't you spoil it. Because you see, we was getting drawn in. I said, what popcorn?
I said, when?
Yeah.
We read a little bit about it as well, but it was looking very intriguing. So the fact that you started speaking about it like that, it definitely makes it more intriguing.
I'm excited, man.
You look excited.
We excited.
We see it in your face. Like, it's like you really, really happy.
You're driven and it's there. You know
I think I'm more excited because when we premiered it in New York, Ohio, and Maryland,
they like it.
Oh, they loved it, man. I think love is even an understatement, you know. But they really, really, they really loved the film. The feedback was genuine. No negative feedback. I remember a lot of the feedback. Couldn't get up to go to the restroom. I'm 80-something years old and I couldn't even get up. I didn't mind the vulgarity because I got a potty mouth myself. Or somebody, I think, yeah, she was 17 or 18, something like that. And she was like, yo, I couldn't even get up. You know, so when people say they feel they're gonna miss something, it's a roller coaster. You want to see what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me. And the version they had gotten was not the version that I sent the original editor. So when I told y'all I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive, y'all getting an exclusive. Because I want because this should be a learning curve for future editors and film directors, content creators. So I shoot, I write, produce, direct, and I act in my films. And me as the director, the producer, and the writer, all in one is the visionary. It's the editor's job to bring my vision to fruition, correct?
I agree. Because you have it up here.
Exactly. Let's just say things ain't go the way it was supposed to have went. So the version that they had gotten, I love these people so much for just loving the film that I was not happy with, editing wise, sound wise. People are gonna get out there, totally revamped, remastered, revisioned, and everything. And I'm gonna have private showings for all them people that bought tickets in them cities.
Oh, that's dope.
So I'm gonna pay the theaters, whatever I gotta pay them, as before. But everybody that saw that version, they're getting this version.
That's amazing.
On my dime, yeah. So when it does drop, I'm gonna be like y'all, like a kid in a candy store, because you know it is what it is.
Yeah.
We're so excited to see it 100%.
No, we're very excited. Very excited.
No.
We love us a good movie now. Because we the ones that's in there like, ooh, girl,
Carlos
smash
You want your film to like impact on others? Like what's the message that you want to get across with this film?
That time matters.
Okay.
You know?
That's as simple as you can put it too. Because it makes sense.
Time shouldn't matter when tragedy has struck or is about to strike. Time shouldn't matter when your relationship is in jeopardy. Time shouldn't matter when you're feeling guilty about not spending time with your loved ones or your friends. Time matters regardless, because we're not promised the next 5 minutes. No, the hell like that, the next 5 seconds, you know?
Exactly.
So time matters. So whatever you want to do in life, yo, just do it. Jump out the window, no parachute.
Exactly.
If you need a parachute, that means you're being too cautious.
I
I like that. I like that.
Black king, I like that.
And then I agree with that a lot. I just feel like time is very valuable. Even when like holidays come and people go all out. And I feel like they do that, like you said, because they feel
lonely,
guilty.
Man. It'd be lonely on holidays.
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
I think that I have finally made her feel like certain holidays should be celebrated.
Yeah, where I grew up, we don't really celebrate stuff. I grew up in Montgomery, Alabama, so it's kind of like the hood country. It's real weird. So,
I had a premiere out there in Birmingham.
Okay, so yeah, but Birmingham's definitely different.
We postponed it due to lack of promotion.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
For real?
They got some good stuff in Birmingham now. I don't do Birmingham like that. But like if you ever get something in Montgomery, you good. Because Doe B's from, you know Doe B, right? The rapper.
Nah, man.
Okay, well, Doe B was a big, upcoming rapper. And
Doe B.
Yeah, Doe B.
Yeah.
And he went back to Montgomery for a show and they killed him. Mm-hmm. That's where he's from. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that city is.
That's where he died at.
Mm-hmm. Birmingham's like an hour away from Montgomery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I definitely had to get up out of there.
Exactly.
But,
and when we became friends, I wanted to let her know, like, because I'm the only child. So friends to me are very important. Holidays to me are very important, and my mother made me feel like that as a kid. Like every holiday was important in some kind of way. Even like St. Patrick's Day was like, we're going somewhere, we're doing something.
Yeah.
So when I have friends, like I get them gifts, like for Valentine's Day, or I always make it important to celebrate life.
Christmas is important in our house.
Oh yeah,
that's better. That's the only one.
But Christmas is important. But it's like you gotta.
I think because my mama put the tree up in like May, so it's like Christmas is from May until February.
My tree is still up.
See, look.
My tree is still up.
Oh my
just different ornaments on it.
I'm so OCD. I'll have to take that thing down. After Valentine's Day, I'm like, ooh, it's too much.
My tree is still up, man. It is still up.
He sound like me. Look, I'm gonna start putting little fall and summer ornaments on there. Might as well make it a year tree.
So I'm not gonna live with her. No.
Let me talk about me.
But the next question that we have is, are you gonna have a premiere for your movie? It's basically what they want to know. You gonna have a premiere for everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So he gonna drop them premiere dates too, and we'll drop them down below in the comment box. But just state a couple cities that
buy your
you
tickets.
We sold out 3 shows in New York already.
Ooh,
that's good.
Now they showing the love. I love it.
Sold out 2 shows in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you talking about that.
And we sold out 2 shows in Maryland.
Okay.
Baltimore in the building. P-More.
Baltimore.
Funny.
Baltimore.
I like their accent, especially their mayor. If you seeing this, Mr. Mayor, I like you. You was doing your thing on the press conference.
Mr. Mayor, you're gangsta. You're gangsta.
So right now I'm in Atlanta. I've been doing a press run since January 7th.
Okay.
So the press run actually started last week in Atlanta.
That's what we saw that you sent us.
Yeah. And then
Did the election affect any of that? Because I know they shut my birthday down because of the election.
No, they shut her stuff down completely.
It was rioting and everything.
nah, cause like
Well, you lucky, I'm just.
But he's a Christmas man.
I guess
He won't. Yeah, he won't. Gifts. He said.
I guess the fact that you gotta know when and how to move.
True.
You know, so.
Because I was just partying for my birthday. It was real section. And
Oh.
I think, so they was closing all that down. But
Nah,
I
we
feel
was
like
just doing
the
press.
business.
I was just going to radio stations, TV stations. Yeah.
That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a partier, man. I'm a homebody, to be honest. Give me an Xbox, bowl of cereal with some shit, and I'm good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
You know, and the remote control.
We don't necessarily like to party because that's where
Party
we work
became
at.
working now.
But we like to travel, and we work so much here that we can't travel as much as we want to unless we're traveling for work.
Literally,
So,
if you had a big house
attached to the
us
truck.
too.
I told you we can get free. I told you in Montgomery they
Go
get the
with it.
trailer and they attach it to the car and they just move the house everywhere.
Yo, y'all crazy.
You don't think that's smart? You just take your house everywhere.
Hey,
Whoever you choose.
get an RV.
That's a little thrifty.
Yeah,
for
me
us.
thrift.
I'm getting me an RV.
I'm
Some nice
saying
ones.
there be some nice ones, but me and her, it's giving us a house that
Yes.
you drive. Not giving me enough room because we have a lot
of stuff. It's ridiculous.
That's why I'm in Atlanta though. So we got 2 premieres,
Okay.
March 12th and March 13th. Both have 2 shows apiece, 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Tickets are on Eventbrite.
Okay.
So they
And
can
we'll
get
put
them
that
at
down
Eventbrite.
below as well.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, remember to look down
Time
below.
out is the movie. March 12th, March 13th, red carpet.
Okay.
3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, both days.
Okay.
Looking forward to it. And then after I leave Atlanta, next week we're in High Point, North Carolina, and then Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mm.
And then we got Oklahoma, Seattle, you name
Oklahoma's
it.
nice.
Yeah, we got a bunch. We got some, man, I can't remember them.
No, that's amazing. We just wanted to tell them a little
We're
bit
excited so
what
they
you
can
had
know what
going
you
on.
got going on.
And we're going to post it down below as well, like certain dates that's upcoming. And then we're going to put the event right next to it.
Yeah.
And you never know, y'all. Y'all might see Lily and Chill on the
just
red
never
carpet.
know.
Just
Right.
gotta wait and see.
Man, listen.
Hey. We keeping exclusives.
Down low. Trying to be too gangsta. So what is your advice for anybody that wants to be, in your field or wants to start doing anything that you have ever done? Like, what is your advice to them?
Being a master entrepreneur.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call you. Master entrepreneur.
Mr. Do-It-All.
Yeah.
My most honest advice is there's no you without God. That's first and foremost. So you must utilize your faith, your trust, your respect and love for God. First and foremost. I don't care how tough you think you are, how much money you think you have. Ain't nothing happening without God's stamp of approval.
I know that's right.
And that's just the God honest truth. So next thing I would say, never take no for an answer.
Mm-hmm.
One no will always lead to another yes.
Mm-hmm.
And another yes. A no does not mean that you're a failure. A no does not mean that you will never make it. A no just means that they're not interested.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't see your vision. They don't see your brand for what it is, but somebody did.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
They need to learn how to deal with rejection. Because
Yeah,
in this business, it's a lot of rejection.
Exactly.
I would also say stay away and ignore them disbelievers, them non-believers, them haters.
Oh, yeah.
But utilize that negative energy as fuel to keep you going.
Exactly.
So just embrace it.
Because
Don't get mad at
a
it.
supporter that don't like you.
Yeah.
They still making you money because they're watching your stuff.
And don't expect your family and your friends to support you.
Yeah.
You got to get a whole new gang of supporters. So the advice I would that's part of it. But I would say, just keep pushing, keep striving, keep aspiring to be who you are. Be the best that you can be. Don't follow the trend, be the trend.
Mm-hmm.
Be a trailblazer. Don't go out and spend what you don't have.
That part.
Don't go out there and buy a $50,000 car just because you made $250,000.
Mm-hmm.
You still gotta think about your next re-up, as per se. Your next move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I would definitely say, man, just give it your all or don't give it at all.
Like everything that you have said, especially to like the young ones that are out there right now, especially with social media, you get a lot of negative comments and a lot of criticism from people that don't even have no credibility. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you said that.
Your biggest mistake would be to listen to social media negative nonsense.
Exactly.
I call social media socialtainment.
It definitely do be for entertainment.
And you're wise because what you put in the universe is gonna come back to you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Keep your brand. Be true to your brand.
Keep your spirituality, your emotional state, your mental state. Just keep it pure, man. Don't be conflicted. Don't let the alcohol and the drugs influence you, and don't live beyond your means. There's so much advice I can give. It'd be like probably an hour too long. So
Look, I said some really good points,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
to those that will be watching this, and it's going to motivate them to keep moving, keep striving to do better, and to, have as many businesses as you over here, Black King.
Oh, yeah. I agree, because that was some really good advice. Because we always try to get that from each individual that we interview or each business that we go to. And a lot of people say that it's very beneficial for them when they kind of hear what helped them out or what advice they learned. And the big one that you said was the support one for me. Because a lot of people expect for their city to support them and their friends. Yeah, they just be so stuck on the rejection of their city isn't supporting them or their family and friends. But it's like, that might not be your fan base area.
Yeah.
You might be popping in Florida or New York. Or
I hope that y'all listening because it's the truth.
I always say that, me being who I am as a mainstream artist in the mainstream, I'm always on music panels doing seminars, and I always tell artists, stop looking for the support that's in your immediate circle and put people in your square.
Exactly.
Because you can expand a circle, but you cannot expand a square.
Exactly.
So keep your square tight.
Oh, yeah.
Let your circle be what it is. So don't be expecting people to buy your music or whatever you're going to be doing, whether you're doing music or films or television. Do it for the culture, the creativity, and the love of the art. If you're looking, and if you're looking for a dollar. Because if you're looking for a dollar amount, you're going to be disappointed when it doesn't come. But if you're doing it for love and the culture and all that, you won't be disappointed.
You're blessed with the experience.
Yeah.
Like places we done went to, we be so happy.
It's crazy. Like we'll be literally just sitting there like sober and enjoying just everything that's around. Because we're actually enjoying what God has blessed us to see. And then you got some that's not enjoying it, but they're not enjoying it because they went there for the wrong reasons.
It's called misery loving company. Misery not allowed in my house.
I know that's right.
I ain't playing those games.
But since we're getting close towards the end, we either want to do the segment.
So
What's
we
that?
can go ahead and do that. So